What's going on, everybody? Back for another video. Sorry I haven't been around lately, or as of late, for a little bit. Been really busy with a lot of stuff going on outside of YouTube, and trying to get back into the swing of things of making videos. So been getting some questions, and I'm going to try and address a few of them. Also, I got a request to do this video, which is why I'm doing it, to one of my friends on YouTube. So the Ninja42, sorry it took so long to get this video out. But I didn't forget. I'm going to be doing basically an updated EDC video, although there's not a whole lot of groundbreaking stuff or even really changes in my EDC. You know, I just cycle through different items like a lot of you guys do also. So anyways, I'm just going to kind of talk about what I was carrying today. And with that said, was there anything else I wanted to mention? Yeah, basically, before I get started into the video, I'm going to start making more videos soon. I know I've kind of taken a little bit of a little step back from YouTube. Like I said, I don't intend on quitting YouTube or anything like that. Some people have asked me. I've just had some things going on that have had to take priority. So, with that said, I always want to start off with the knife. Today I'm carrying the Kershaw Knockout. It's become one of my favorite EDC knives for a lot of reasons, but the main reason is just the slimline profile of the knife. It's completely slim as far as carrying in your pocket. So one thing that I don't like about knives, and this isn't for every knife, but on many of them, when you do have a wider body, you can see this one's really thin, but if it's wider, that could have some benefits. It could benefit in the grip. A rounded grip might be better in hand, but when you're carrying it in your pocket as an EDC knife, I definitely prefer the thinner profile, and also the flat. Like you see how the knife is completely flat. It's not rounded, so it just rides really well in your pocket. And this has been one of my favorite EDC knives. It's just cool to play around with too. I mean, this one, it's been working really well for me, and I haven't had any issues with it, a lockup or anything like that. So I'm still carrying this one. I have reviewed Kershaw Knockout before if you want to check out the review. But as far as knives, this is actually the only thing I've been carrying today. I don't have a multi-tool or anything like that on me today, and I did just get off work. So this is what my work EDC, you might want to say. As far as lighting, today I was carrying the Fenix E11, but I kind of cycled through a few different lights, mainly these two right here, Mini 123 from 4.7s, and also the Fenix E11. You know, surprisingly, the E11 is a AA light, and this is a CR123A, the 4.7s Mini 123, but surprisingly, there's really not a huge difference in brightness between the two lights. If you look at the high modes, I prefer to run like lithium primary batteries in the Fenix E11, so it gives it just a little bit of a boost in output. But you know, if I compare the high mode on the Mini 123 and the Fenix E11, surprisingly they're somewhat similar. Now the Mini 123, by the way, this is the R5 version, 180 lumens out the front, and the E11's 105. Surprisingly, they're similar, but the Mini 123 does win out the Fenix E11. So these have been pretty much my EDC lights that I've been carrying. Today I was carrying the Fenix E11, but I do kind of cycle through them depending on the day, what I'm doing, and what I have on schedule for the day. I do work early in the morning, and I like to walk before work. I start my day usually around 6:30 is when my work day starts, so I like to get to work about 5:30 because there's a track where I work, so I walk a couple miles before work just to kind of start my day, drink my coffee while I'm walking. So anyways, I like to carry a light just to make sure I don't step on any rattlesnakes or stray dogs come running after me, because both of those have happened, believe it or not. Haven't stepped on a snake, but I've ran across them because I do live in the desert. So anyways, what else? Phone. You guys have seen this before. HTC Evo V. Let me clean off the screen a little bit. Really love this phone. One question I did get asked when I made a video of this Someone asked me if I use a case for it, and I really don't, because for one, this is kind of a thicker phone. It's not as slim as some of the newer phones coming out, like you got your iPhone 5 coming out, you got, you know, like your Samsung Galaxy S2, the S3. They're just a lot thinner than this phone, so if I put a case, and I do have one here, it just makes the phone even more bulky, and I just don't really enjoy carrying it like that. So I've been carrying this one with no case at all, and haven't had any problems. Now, I haven't dropped it from really tall. I haven't dropped it from a tall area, but I've dropped it like from waist level onto tile, and it's still been okay. Will a case help? Yeah, it will, but also Virgin Mobile has replaced this before, so I'm confident that I'm not going to have any issues with it. So I don't carry a case with it. You guys know I did a video on the phone. It's a great phone. Keys, I don't think these have really changed. Still using this this little blue key ring thing that I was recommended by It's a Wonderful Knife on his EDC. I picked it up from Amazon.com. I forget the seller that I got it from, but I really like these as opposed to your standard loop, whatever you call them that you put on your keys. Haven't had any issues with this coming apart. I think when I got it, it was like $1.50 or something, or maybe like $2 or $3. But on my keys, I just like to keep a little Victorinox. I think this is the classic, the little mini one, because it's got your tweezers and also a toothpick, along with scissors and a little blade and also a file. So that's what I've been carrying on my key ring. I like to keep it very, I like to keep it as, how do I put it? As minimalistic as possible, because, well, here's why. My work keys, you can see how many keys I got on my work keys. So, you know, if you compare the two, I don't want to carry any more than what I already have to, because it really weighs me down and almost limits me from working. You know, the more weight that you carry, I also carry a large radio that I have to keep on my belt if people need to get in touch with me. But, you know, the more weight you carry, the less mobile you feel while you're at work, at least me. And the way that I carry these keys, by the way, is one of these little belt clips. I forget what it's called, but I think I picked this one up at Walmart, and these things are awesome. I've used this one for probably a year, and it hasn't worn out, and you see all the weight of those keys. It holds up. This thing hasn't worn out at all. Like, I've never had a better key holder than something like this before, ever. And I've tried them all. I've tried the spring-loaded key return thing where it looks like a little wheel, and then you pull the key out, and then it's supposed to, something that weighs this much, it's not gonna, that type of device is not gonna withstand that much weight long term. So hey, I'll just throw my keys up there just so you guys can you know, see how much I carry around during the day. But anyways, what else? Wallet's the same thing. Just, I think this is a Levi's leather wallet. I also threw a guitar pick, because I usually keep a guitar pick in my pocket. It's kind of a critical thing in my EDC, because you never know when you might be able to play. For those that play the guitar, you guys know what I'm talking about. So kind of my little signature thing. I'm going to keep the guitar pick up there. What else? Watch. Still the Seiko SND A57. It's a chronograph strap watch. Really like this watch. It's kind of like a bead blasted case metal, and then a polyester strap. I really dig polyester strap watches, as opposed to metal or some of the other materials like leather. I don't know, it's just kind of something I think is more comfortable and just more desirable for me to wear. So that's the watch I've been wearing. Really a great watch. If you're looking at buying a Seiko, it's an affordable one because you're not paying for the bracelet. You know, a metal bracelet would bring the price up on this watch, but I think this one's like about 130 or 140 if you buy it. And Seikos are great. If you turn the lights off, this thing really glows in the dark. That's one thing I really like. All the markers for the numbers really glow real well, and both hands also glow as well. And also, one thing I want to say is that has kind of, it's in the process of changing, is I usually like the photochromatic sunglasses, the Serengeti ones that I've had for quite a while. I recently got sent these new kind of sunglasses. These are BTBs, I believe, or B2Bs. Let me look at the title here. BB, I think. I don't know the actual name. I'll have to look it up and I'll annotate it. But they actually contacted me to try these sunglasses out. And I was a little hesitant at first because for one, these aren't polarized and they're not photochromatic. That's what I'm used to. But I wanted to give them a fair shot and kind of wear them and test them out. And so they sent them to me for free. I will say that up front. And I've been wearing them for about a week, and I have to say they're decent quality. Sorry about the camera cutting out there, but as I was saying, I was sent these sunglasses from a company that I had not heard of before, and I was sent them for free, so I did not pay for them. But they wanted me to try them out and see if I'd do a video on them, and I will. That's coming in the future. I really appreciate you guys sending these out. I have been wearing them and trying them out for about a week now. Strictly while I'm driving because I really don't want to abuse them at work, but they're decent. They're not, they're not my favorite sunglasses. I really like these photochromatic, and these are the same ones I've had, these Serengetis, for the longest time, and these are still my go-to sunglasses. But I wanted to give these guys a fair shot because they did contact me, and they were gracious enough to send me a pair. So I will be doing a review on these, and I'll give you guys the model name and the company name in case you're interested in them. But they're really affordable, and they're good quality. So if you're looking for something, I think these particular ones are in the $35 to $40 price range. They're pretty sporty looking. But yeah, that's pretty much my EDC. Like I said, I've been trying to give these a fair try because they did send them to me. So anyways, that's just a quick EDC update. Hopefully more videos coming soon. I know there will be. I just don't know when and which videos. So anyway, stay tuned. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. And if anyone wants to see something, let me know. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.